30-minute business show designed for you, the entrepreneur, the startup, the small business person who's looking for help, looking for resources to grow their business and get funding. First thing I want to ask you, stop. Before you move forward and start applying for funding, for grants, do you have everything in place? Welcome to Startup Nation on the Liberian Radio and Television Network. Don't forget to like our Facebook page. Welcome to Startup Nation. It's your first time being here. This is 30 jam-packed minutes of us providing tools, resources, sharing best strategies to help you start, scale, or expand your business. Today, we have a special topic. We're going to be talking about marketing your business. No, you don't need a big marketing agency. There's a lot of things that you can do by going online and promoting your business. We just want to make sure that you're using the best tools and the best resources. But first, I want to tell you that if you want to reach a local and international community, think about being a sponsor for this program. Simply go to the Liberian Radio Television Network Facebook page. First, like our page, and then send us a message and say you would like to be a sponsor. We're going to be back in a few minutes, and we're going to just dive directly into this. Our topic again today is marketing to your business. We'll be right back after this important message.
Hi, my name is Martha Tomley, owner of Maticia Natural Hair Salon, located on 4405 Chestnut Street. We are specializing in locks, natural hair, braids, and etc. Call us for all your natural hair needs. You can reach out at 267-703-2330. If you have pictures or videos you want to send us, you can send it to 267-224-0693.
Welcome back to Startup Nation. Our first topic today is selling online. And there are a lot of people who say, you know what, I don't like Facebook. I don't like Instagram. I don't understand TikTok. I don't want to do all of this. So I've got some special guests in. When I run into problems trying to use these social media platforms, I call on the young people. So I've got some of the young guns today that I'm going to invite in right now, and we're going to jump into this topic of how to sell online. I've got special guests here. I've got Cozy, who is a content creator, lead generation expert. I've got Zizi, who is here. She's been with us before, and she's going to talk about digital marketing as well. But let me just take a moment to have each of you introduce yourself. Cozy, introduce yourself. Tell a little bit about your background.
Yeah, my name is Cozy, and I deal with marketing digitally. So when you talk about marketing digitally, you talk about the Google, you talk about Facebook, all social platforms. So that's where I specialize on. Yeah.
Okay. And Ziabian, Zizi, I just want to ask you, you do a lot of research online, helping people understand the best platforms for their business. Could you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what you do?
Hi, my name is Ziabian, or you can refer to me as Zizi, and I work with grants. I usually work with background research for different companies and businesses. And in terms of marketing, I think one of the most important parts to start is to know exactly what your business is, know what kind of services you provide, what exactly your business stands for. And, when you go further into looking for funding, you got to start with knowing exactly who you are as a business. So, in terms of marketing, that's also the kind of question you need to answer. So I'm also here to provide a little bit of insight in merging those two ideas together.
Okay. So I'm being honest. I say to people, when you get a certain age, and it's like, okay, I got to be on Facebook, I got to be on Instagram, I got to be on LinkedIn, I got to be on Twitter. A lot of us don't like social media, but Cozy, why is it important for me to be able to sell my product or services online?
Yeah, we are moving to we've already moved to digital age, and everybody is online. Nobody's going to the streets. I mean, there are people doing it, but not like the way it's is before. So selling your product online would increase your audience, because that's where you get people at the age, depending on the niche and the kind of people you're looking for. So everybody's online, everybody has a cell phone, everybody does Facebook, TikTok these days, and yeah, so putting your business out there is very, very important.
Ziabi, I just want to ask you, like, I was working with a customer and she was selling organic wigs. And I said to her, you don't have a store, you have a at-home business. And so one of the things could be selling your product online. But do you find that there are certain products that work better when you're selling them online than in person?
Yeah, yes, especially because a lot of online platforms, especially like Instagram, for instance, you can drop the link for your shop right on there. So a lot of people will actually find it easier to sell on social media platforms because they don't have to take the time and energy to create a whole entire website, but can just use one platform to reach people and sell at the same time.
Okay. So, Cozy, I just want to give examples so people understand what we're talking about. But let's just say I come to you and I say to you, well, I have a counseling program and I'm trying to reach people, trying to reach children that need my services. What would you do? What would be the first steps that you would need to know from me in order to be able to help me sell my products online? You're muted.
Oh, first of all, like you already said, you want to reach children, right? That's very important. Knowing your niche, knowing those targeted customers, because when you know them, then it's easier for you to, target your. Let's say, for example, you want to create a Google ad or a Facebook ad. So it's you already know who your target audience are, so it's easier. So the first step is knowing who you want to reach, right?
Okay.
So if you know your target market, then it's easy.
Okay. Now, Cozy, let me ask you this. And I hear a lot of people say, you know what? I put a Facebook ad up there. I paid for Facebook and I put it and I sat back and I waited and no one called. Is it more to it than just putting up a post?
Well, it's not just about putting up a post, right? So because that's why we have what we call the SEO. Like it might sound so let me say like common, but it's something that you need to use the appropriate keywords, right? Like you, let's say for example, you're into counseling and you want to make a post and the keywords you're using are not relevant to those people you're targeting. So let's say, for example, I'm searching for a coach, and or the post you're making none contains a coach in it, so your post is not going to show up. So it's
Okay.
also boils down to using the appropriate keywords and stuff.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Zizi, so one of the things that I often tell people, go look and see what your competitors are doing, right? If you're not sure what to do, go see what your competitors are doing, see how they're marketing. But do you use that as a strategy, is to say, look, let's not start from scratch. Let's go see what someone else is doing.
Looking at your competitors is actually a very great way to find your niche and to find actually what makes you different. If you're able to find your competitors, you know exactly what kind of services and what people are willing to pay for them, while simultaneously being able to identify what makes you different. I think it's also great because in terms of marketing, you might see that they do well on Facebook. Those might be the platforms that you might start going towards. Or maybe they're on TikTok because they're going for a younger audience. Well, you know now that maybe because you are trying to be like your competitor, you need to go to TikTok as well. I think another important thing is once you are able to identify those competitors, you're able to understand, who's out there, who's sponsoring them, who's looking for them. You're able to see the similarities that you can find in to help your own business start to grow. So I think it's really important to go out there, see where you're positioned, see where they're positioning themselves, and find that common ground.
So we're going to take a break in a minute, but I want to just close out with this question. So Cozy, I just want to ask you that, isn't selling online great when you're at home? You don't have a brick and mortar, but you could sell from anywhere. You could be in the grocery store and you could be making sales from your website. Is that a good strategy? Is that something that you would use?
Yeah, like you said, it's great. Like selling from the comfort zone, from your comfort zone. I mean, it's great. It's something that I would say everybody should do, because if you can sell from your home, from your comfort, then I think there's no need for you to do extra stressful activities like going out to meet people on one-on-one, the expenses and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like you said, it's great. It's something that entrepreneurs, startups should engage in.
All right. So, Ziabi, I'm going to ask you this last question, then we're going to take a quick break. But one of the things, even for women, it's great that you can show your products. People are selling jewelry, they're selling pocketbooks. You can set up a Facebook page, you could showcase that. But would you encourage people to who are, some people are diehard, right? I don't want to do that. I got to be able to talk to people. But you can reach thousands of people online than you would in person. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really important for people to be online and to be engaging with their customers online because that's where they are. You're not going to be able to get more customers if you're not where the customers are at. And a lot of people find themselves online in engaging with other people. So if you're not online, you're missing a lot of different sales. You're missing a lot of people. If you want to grow your audience, if you want to grow your customers, if you want to grow your lists, you have to be online where the people are at. So don't miss this opportunity. Go out there, go get online, find your website, find your platform, find where your people are at. Because believe it or not, the little differences between Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, finding those little differences, seeing what works for you, and finding the right platform for you and your work is going to be very beneficial to you getting more customers.
Okay, so we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we are the young guns here are going to take us to some of the social media platforms and tell us which ones are the best. But I just want to say this to anyone who is out there who is saying, well, I don't want to sell online, I don't like Facebook, anything like that. Well, if you're ordering from Amazon, you are shopping online. If you order from DoorDash, you are shopping online because you are using an app. If you go to McDonald's and you use your app, you are shopping online. Anything that you do that you're using a device in which the purchase that you are doing. So we'll be right back after this, and we'll start to dive into what platforms are best for you. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, Startup Nation. And what we're talking about today is selling online. And some of us are very stubborn in the fact that how we want to sell our product. So one of the things we're going to do right now, we're going to share a graphic with you on social media platforms. And when we show this graphic, I'm going to ask Ziabian and Cozy to share with us their thoughts, their recommendations on the best platforms. Now, I have a confession to make. I don't understand TikTok. I don't understand Facebook. I'm trying to figure all this out, but I rely on these young people to do that. And so here's the thing is, Cozy, do you think it is better and more effective to get someone to manage your social media platform for you if it's something that you don't like or you don't know how to use?
Um, yeah, I think that's 100% perfect thing to do, right? Like, because you as an entrepreneur, it's definitely going to give you, or you as a business owner, as a CEO of the company, it's going to give you like enough time to also handle other important things, right? Like, and
Yep.
the let me just say the VA that you're going to hire, the one who will be in
Yeah.
charge for your social media account,
Yes.
definitely will be an expert in that area. So
Okay.
delegation, that's
So I
just
want
my
to I
opinion.
want to bring that graphic back up so we can go through the social media platforms, which are so important. So we have here a couple of platforms: Facebook, X, Pinterest. You'll see, LinkedIn and YouTube. So you can just get a sense. Billions, not million, billions of people are on there. And right now, TikTok is number one, but you got billions of people. And can you imagine that you can go on Facebook, run a promotion for free without boosting, just to let people know what it is? You should be on at least two or three platforms to make sure that you have your products there. Okay, let's dive into this, Cozy and Ziavian. Let me just ask you this, and I'm just going to throw out some examples. So, Ziavian, if I had a personal care product, right? Let's just say I provide massages, I do health wellness. What would be a good platform for me to be on?
It really depends. So if your target demographic is usually people, women, gifts, around 20, 35, 40, you're looking mostly at Facebook.
Okay.
If you're looking towards younger people are probably into health and fitness, you might see yourself on Instagram or maybe on TikTok. So those little differences between who exactly your target audience is really going to point to you where exactly you should be focused on when it comes to social media platforms. So like I said, older people, usually women, you're going to find them on Facebook. Younger people, probably on Instagram, probably on TikTok.
Okay. So, Cozy, I want to dive into this question. Someone in the chat, and I would encourage you, if you have questions, put the questions in the chat and we'll get to them. So, Cozy, somebody said, I have a brand new business. I don't have any money. Does it cost money to just start these accounts?
Well, no, it doesn't cost money to start a Facebook account. It doesn't cost money to start TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. All these are free. All these are free. So you don't even need a professional to do this for you. So you can just go in there and create your account for your business, for personal use and stuff.
So let me just re-emphasize this. Everything is stages. In the beginning, you don't have any money, you don't have any staff, you got to do everything. So I'm not saying anyone to just go run out, but if you're not in a position, a couple of things you could do. What, you take pictures of all your products, you go to Facebook, you put all your products up, you start letting people know about it. What I like about TikTok and YouTube, people are making videos about their products, right? That doesn't cost any money. They're just making a video. Hi, this is me. So, Cozy, a video's important. Is that an important way to market yourself?
Yeah, videos are very very important because TikTok, you can only do videos on it, and even if it's pictures you have, you still need to convert to video, before you can have it uploaded on TikTok. So And people are you know, they prefer to watch than to read.
Mm,
I don't know if I'm using the right
right,
word, but I prefer
right.
to, watch than to, read for long. So yeah, video is very important because I can see your product. I can see the details. You can, I mean, probably you're talking about your product in the video, so it's really
Okay.
important.
So I wanna say this, and I want to say it again to everyone. All of us started on the free version of something, and I always tell people start with free, feel comfortable with it, and then learn how to use it before you write. So we have a CRM. We use HubSpot. We started on free. We use Facebook. We got as much as free. Build up on free until you get there. Now, Ziavian, somebody's going to say to me, okay, well, I mean, you just showed me 10 platforms, right? I can't do all that. But if I said to you, let's just say I had a business, I run an after school program, and I'm looking to reach out into a particular community. I'm in Philadelphia and I'm trying to get out and I want to promote it. What would be a good platform for me to do that, to try to reach parents or young people?
If you're particularly trying to reach parents, I would definitely recommend Facebook. There's a lot of Facebook groups in terms of daycares, in terms of school, and in terms of after school activities. I also want to preface to people that you can cross post. A lot of these platforms are owned by the same people. So, what you could be posting on Instagram, you could be posting on Facebook at the same time. So, looking into those little details and finding out exactly how those platforms work together, you could be streamlining this very easily. So, do not get discouraged. It's very easy to streamline across platforms.
Okay. So here's a special offer that I've asked Cozy and Ziavian to make. If you put your email in the chat, Cozy's going to give you a free consultation. Just take a look at your website, see what it is that you're doing, how you're set up. Ziavian will also work with you to send you a free grant list. So somebody said to me, what do you do when you don't have money? Now what you have is two people who say, I'll come for free and I'll set up a time to take a look at your social media, see how it's set up. And Ziavian will also send you a free grant list. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Cozy is going to talk to us about a website audit and what it is. Okay, we'll be right back.
Attention all organizations, NGOs, and social clubs in and out of Liberia. Are you tired of relying solely on social media to run your operations? An effective web platform is your most important marketing tool, and that's where Tiamet.com comes in. Hello, my Liberian people. My name is Sophia, and I want you to consider this. 53% of consumers do online research about an organization before talking to someone from that institution. That means not having a website could be costing you opportunities. Step up your game and establish a professional online presence. Introducing our web platform, designed specifically for 501c organizations, small businesses, and political organizations, social clubs, etc. At Tiamet.com, we understand how important it is to make a great digital first impression, which is why we offer you all the help needed to develop, maintain, and host NGOs and small and big organization websites by giving you a full suite of services that includes automatic billing for members, membership and visitor portals, first-class design and functionality, and much more. The best part is, it only costs $20 per month. Upgrade your image today with our customized web design services. Visit www.tiamet.com to get started. This is a Liberian-owned business.
Welcome back to Startup Nation, here with the young guns, Cozy and ZZ, and we are talking today about online selling. As I was listening to that commercial, what did she say? You must have an online presence. That's what she said. Now, there's a lot of people out there, they don't have websites, they don't have Facebook, they don't have anything that people can find them. When people want to find you, they're going to go online and they're going to look for you. That's what you just said in the commercial. So we're re-emphasizing that. So we spent some time talking about one, uh, selling online, and then number two is finding the right social media platform. So now I want to spend a little time with Cozy, and the question now is, okay, so now that we're doing all this marketing, Cozy, where are we driving these people to? Where are we sending them to? We're online, and here's my product, click this, do that. Where are they going to? Are they going to somebody's website?
Definitely they are going to a website, and it's either the business website or somebody else's website, like you said. So probably if I'm running a referral program, then it's going to another person's website. And if I'm running for my own business, then it's coming to my website. So every post on social media, like I believe on Google or whatever ad you're running, should be driving people to somewhere, and it's definitely the website.
Okay. And that's because the website tells your story, right? The website says
Yes.
who you are, what the products are. The website is making the customer feel comfortable about who you are.
Yes, that's correct.
When I go to Amazon, I trust Amazon. Maybe I shouldn't, but I go to Amazon and I order whatever I want because I can see the website, I can read the reviews. But Cozy, I hear people talk about a website audit. What is that?
Well, let me say the website audit is the completed and solely for marketing purpose. Like when you talk about website audit, it's the full analysis of all factors that definitely affects your website visibility in the search engine. Yeah. So
Sometimes
probably
sometimes, Cozy, I go to somebody's website and the pages load real slow, and I get frustrated, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't even feel secure with this. Would a website audit help me with that?
Yeah, because let's think of website audit as a comprehensive health check, right? When you go to the hospital, you want to do complete checkup and stuff like that. That's what website audit is for every business. A complete health check for the business online.
Okay, so Cozy, from your advantage, right? So let's say people heard the call. I'm going to go online. I'm going to do that. I mean, think about this. We are in. You're in Nigeria. I'm in East Strasbourg, and the world just got smaller, right? This thing here online got smaller by us coming together. Then we have this live stream. That's what selling online does. But I just want to be clear, when people are posting and they're telling people things, is the purpose to go to the website and then they can start to dive into whatever your product or service is to make a purchase?
Yeah, that's the sole purpose, right? Like, and sometimes when we do posting on social media accounts, it's probably be educational posts, right? Like you're educating people, giving people like a tip of what you do. Letting them know that they can visit your website to learn more. And that's what we call to action. Click this link, to learn more. So it's part of the process.
All right. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Ziabian is going to go through her grant list. But I want to remind everyone, if you put your email in the chat list, Cozy will do meet with you, do an order to your website. Ziabian will send you a free grant list. We are saying free. And like a guy used to say before, I can't call you. You have to make the first step. So if you need help out there, that's what this is for. This is Startup Nation to help you. We are not here selling products or different services. We are here to give advice for you. So put your email in the chat, and we will reach out to you. So we're going to take this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Maintaining your vehicle can be a major investment. That's why here at Brothers Auto Care, we pride ourselves on providing professional and reliable auto care at affordable rates. Whether you need an inspection, new brakes, or diagnostic reports, our skillful and experienced mechanics are here for you every step of the way. Call Brothers Auto Care now to schedule your next auto maintenance and repair service. At Brothers Auto Care, we help you drive home with peace of mind.
Welcome back to Startup Nation. We're so glad that you've joined us. Don't forget to like our Facebook page. That lets us know that you are out there. Don't forget to put your email in the chat. We have some free things that we want to send you. Cozy is going to give you a free website audit, just tell you some things that you can do. Ziavian is also going to send you her grant list. So what we want to do, we got a couple things to do before we get out of here. And what we want to do right now, we want to go over the development grant alert. So for people who say, well, you know what? Okay, well, I don't have any money, but I got to figure out some money. We want to do that as well. So we're going to share with you a chart, which is our grant alert. Ziavian, can you just talk to us a little bit? How do you research grant and find out what are eligible? You know, what are the grants that are eligible? And do you work with businesses and nonprofits?
I work with both nonprofits and for-profits, and I basically scour the internet and have created a database of different information that pertains to different levels of grants. We're talking about grants as small as $2,000, $1,000 grants, and working our way up to $10,000 grants. I also work with people to find sponsorships, which is basically a partnership agreement between a corporation and a business where you put their likeness out there on your products, and they will send you maybe money, maybe backpacks, maybe hats, some type of memorabilia that aligns with their brand. And then we have in-kind donations, which are basically donations that you can get from a brand or a corporation in kind. So there's nothing that they're getting back from you for it. It's basically like a grant, but it's a physical product. So there's different levels of funding out there for you, and great places to start are at those very small, $1K, $2K grants.
So I want to bring that grant list back up, and I want us to dive into it because we may be going too fast. Okay, so let's just talk about this. What do you mean adopt a 2K, 5K, 10K local strategy? What does that mean?
So basically, it's combining all of these little grants and making a larger package for your business. So taking a little bit of 2K, a little bit of 5K, a little bit of 10K to actually grow your business. You don't have to just apply outright for one $100,000 grant. You can actually start small and work your way up. It also helps you secure more grants as you get them. So starting out small and then working your way up big is a great strategy to use to secure bigger and larger funding or even contracts in the future.
So let me just dive into this. So basically, if I'm just starting out, so somebody asked the question, I don't have the money, I'm just starting out. So if you're just starting out, instead of sitting there and trying to write $100,000 grant that you may not get because you don't have a lot of things in place, you can go to these local institutions in your neighborhood. For example, your community bank. Your community bank you can go to, they will give you grants for sponsorship, not just for nonprofits, but even if you're having an event, you need a sponsorship, they will do that for you as well. Okay, these small grants, FedEx, American Express, Hello Alice, who's this for?
Those are usually for, those medium-sized grants, and they're for both for-profit and nonprofits. Local foundations might interest nonprofits more, but FedEx, Hello Alice, they target mostly for-profits. I think a big proponent of working your way up into the grant world is to know that they're not actually asking you a lot of information at the beginning. It's as you grow your business and you start to get more of that information that it helps you, grow into writing these larger grants. So smaller grants, a little bit around the 10K area, that's your FedEx, your local foundations, and your Hello Alice's. So there's a variety out there. You don't just need to be a nonprofit to apply for them, but it's a great place to start growing in terms of asking for money from different foundations and such.
Okay. And I saw you had sponsorships there. So sometimes it may be some places that wouldn't give you money because you're not a nonprofit, but they will give you money if you were sponsoring an event. For example, a bank might give you money if you were doing a financial literacy workshop, and they might give you money for that as well.
Yes, so you can actually grow a very great relationship with banks and other small, restaurants or grocery stores in your neighborhood. Like I said, go meet those managers, go meet those employees, build those relationships, and you can actually start to see them come out to your events, sponsor your events, provide the money, provide the gift bags, etc. for your events. So like I said, start building those relationships. And, if you're banking at a certain bank, call them up, see what they can do for you, build that relationship. If you go to a certain grocery store, make sure you're meeting those managers, make sure you're putting your foot into those doors. So like I said, grants are actually very relationship based, especially at the small grant placement. These are places in your vicinity. So make sure you're out there building those relationships, and you'll do really well.
Okay, great. And lastly, what is in kind? What does that mean?
So an in-kind donation is a donation given to you by a corporation, kind of like a grant. Instead of actually getting, money, you're actually getting goods or maybe even services. Sometimes they send volunteers out to help you, with events. In-kind donations are great for events. They actually encourage people, if you're having a gala or you're having a party, plan these things well in advance, but you can actually ask them to donate something to you. If you're having a children's event, you can actually go to Crayola and ask for an in-kind donation where, they can provide you coloring books or crayons for your event that's coming up. So if you're especially a nonprofit having an event that's coming up, please look at these little, look at what you actually want in these gift bags. And a lot of these brands, a lot of these corporations actually have in-kind donation pages where you can actually ask them to donate goods to you for an event.
Okay. And lastly, I just also want to say, I saw Google on this. So if you're a business, Google has grants. They don't give you money, but they will give you Google dollars to market your business on their platform. And these are in kind, is not monetary, but they are physical donations given to you, but it will reduce the money that you are taking out of your pocket. So I thank both of you. We're going to take our last break. We're going to come back and we're going to wrap up. But again, thank you for being here for Startup Nation. Please like our Facebook page. Please put your email in the chat. Cozy and Ziavian have agreed to give you a free consultation and also send you a free grant list. So we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Theophilus Juliban Nelson I. I am the founder and CEO of Lift Africa LLC. Lift Africa started as an employment agency that sought the employment of immigrants coming to the U.S. and finding ways and means to be able to start life in this great your country. Now we have added airport pickups and drop, car rental, or rental. As you see, we have a new business location. Started with just a little office part, but today we have a whole complex that we can do a lot of stuff with.
Hello everyone, my name is Geneva Kreitz. I'm the Executive Administrator of Uplift Africa. We have an excellent employment rate at our company. We work with and for you regardless of your situation. If you've ever been in prison, maybe your background isn't great, do not worry. We have a place for you here. We believe in equal opportunity for everyone, especially you. So sign up today and begin earning.
My name is Emmanuel B. Horton, Operational Director for Live Africa. Live Africa is the place to be.
Welcome back to Startup Nation. I'm here with the Young Guns, Cozy and Ziabian, and we are talking about selling online. We're getting ready to wrap up, but I just saw the commercial for Lift Africa, and it's another one of our sponsors here. And I will tell you, if you're looking for an opportunity to reach an international and local audience, I encourage you to become a sponsor or take a commercial with us. Please like our page and also put your email in the chat so that we can get in contact with you. So we're going to wrap up now. We want to go through our resource corner because we always want to make sure that we're giving you opportunities, ways to fund your business. So here's a couple of funding opportunities out there for you, and we break it down for nonprofit and for-profit because they fund differently. Pearl Milling Company has a funding opportunity for nonprofits. We can send you the link directly to you. Morgan Stanley is a financial company, but they support children and mental health programming. If you are for-profit, there's a fellowship grant out there for you that will allow you to have interns. And also Hello Alice. Hello Alice is something that you should sign up for on a regular basis to make sure you get a list of grants for profits as well. So I want to remind you again before we get out of here that if you put in the chat your email, we are going to send you Ziabian's grant list for free. And you could take a look at the grants that are available. So I want to go back to my guests, and I'm going to just get some final words from them. So Ziabian, the question we started today was marketing your business online. And can you just summarize for us the advantages of marketing online?
If you want to find your customers, if you want to reach more people, you got to be online. You got to go where the people are at. You have to go where your customers are at. You have to go where your potential customers are at, and they are all online. Do the research, find out who your target audience is, find the right platform for you, figure out how to streamline things. There's a process, but once you get into the groove of actually finding your place on the internet, it's smooth sailing from there. So don't be discouraged. Find your place, find your niche, find the people, find where they're at, and go towards them.
What's so funny is that the people who don't like to use social media are online. If you ask them, I have a Facebook page. Okay, let's market your business. Oh, I don't like Facebook, So I want to say this, the comedian Kevin Hart was talking and somebody said, how come you're always on Facebook and Twitter and here and there? He said, because that's where my fans are at. That's where they are at. Okay. Cozy, I want to ask you this question. I have people who say to me, you know what? I don't have a Facebook page. I don't have time for that. I don't need a Facebook page. I don't like a Facebook page. But I saw the commercial and the young lady said, we're going to go to your Facebook page and take a look at who you are. And if I'm correct, Ziabian, funders, when you submit an application, they have on there, what is your LinkedIn page? Mm-hmm. What is your Facebook page? Do you have a website? So Cozy, how important is that website?
Well, like I said before, website is like a representation of who you are, what your business have to offer, what your business is all about online. So whatever it is that your business is in person, your website tells that story. So that's how important it is to have a website. So you want people to, know what your business is online. Your website does that.
Okay. So before I get out of here, and I want to thank everyone for being on here. I want to thank Ziabian. Want to thank Cozy for being here. So Ziabian, remind everyone again, what is your service and how do you help businesses?
I help small businesses with grants, with research, with supporting them in terms of, finding exactly where they are and basically helping them develop a plan to move forward. So I'm here to help any small business that wants to scale, that wants to grow, that wants to start writing grants, who wants to start submitting grants. So if you're ever in need of any of those type of services, please contact me. But I'm here to help. you know, as you start to learn a little bit about different businesses, you start to pick up something. So don't be discouraged. I want the entrepreneurs out there to be encouraged to go out there, find their niche, find their people, and start marketing themselves and getting those customers.
Okay, so Cozy, before we get out of here, just tell people a little bit about what services do you offer?
So for entrepreneurs, startup business owners who doesn't have a website, I can help you build your website, design your website. For those who already have, I can help you run. I can run an audit for your website and revamp your website. I can help you optimize your social media accounts, your website. I can help you, run a technical SEO on your website.
Okay. So I want to thank my guests for being here. I want to thank you for being here. We are here every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, Startup Nation. We are here to share best tools, resources that you could use to scale your businesses. I'm going to have Ziabian and Cozy come back in 3 weeks, and maybe we'll just kind of break this down a little bit more with some real examples of people who have used online to scale their businesses. So with that said, don't forget to like our Facebook page. Think about becoming a sponsor and join us every Tuesday and spread the word. Startup Nation. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
I promise you, I swear from my heart, girl, I love you. Come take my hand, let's go far away. I swear I will not leave for no baleo. I will stay with you if I hear a baleo. If anybody try that, girl, that you will feel my kind back there. If anybody touch that, you there, you will feel my kind back there. I swear I'm in love with you. Give you my mind, your ways I love you. Give you my pano. Oh, lele, let me be your baby. I wanna tell myself, I wanna put in my dad in the net. I promise you, I swear from my heart, girl, I love you. Come take my hand, let's go far away. Can I play Husko, Lapa, Mela, Makata? Can I play Husko, Lapa, Mela, Makata? I want you.